We got Sharpa in the building today. What's going on, bro?
Come on, bro. Good, man. Yeah, man.
I'm glad to have you here, man. You're looking healthy in that. You're
Nah,
back, you
right,
feel
nah,
me?
I've lost weight in that, man. I've
Yeah?
lost weight, man. I've lost weight, man. But yeah, man.
And you're officially home now,
Officially.
which is good.
Yeah,
You
man.
feel what I'm saying? It's been a while, of course. How does it feel to like finally be back after such a long time away?
It's mad. It's overwhelming. You get me? Like, obviously, man, done nearly 10 years. You get what I'm saying? Man went jail just before I was 17. So come out now, and it's like man's come out straight into, bam, into the game. Do you get me? Into the mix kind of thing. So it ain't even like man's come out and been able to chill and kind of evaluate shit. But when I was away, man was doing that anyway. So that was my time, I think, to chill and evaluate. Because as soon as I hit the road, I feel like, yeah, just time to just implement all my plans. But it's good, man. It's good. Man's free, innit? Man's free, you get me? It's good.
There's nothing like it.
Come on.
How was talk to me about your first couple of days out. Because obviously being away for so long and then finally getting that taste of right, you're free to do what you want now. You're out of the big gates, you feel what I'm saying? Talk to me about the first like couple days you were out and what's going through your head.
I feel like it was a mad process because where I was in open prison before I got released for about a year. So like 6 months prior to getting released, I started coming out on like home visits for a few days and that. Do you get me? I was come over overnight and that. So I was gradually getting a taste of the road and that. But even coming out, it still weren't like, it was like, man ain't going back before. It's like, yeah, man's out, but I got to go back in a few days. You get me? And it was like, raw. The first few days, it was just like, it didn't seem real, but you know, like, man, just so many years, man, just dreamt about this time and thought about that day, like, yo, when I get released, and it's like, it took, man, all now it ain't sunk in. Do you get me? All now it ain't sunk in, and I've started to feel like I don't think it's ever gonna sink in. Do you get me? I don't think there's ever gonna be a day when I'm always gonna be grateful. However, whatever age I'm at, I'm gonna be like, oh, that man's out here, like, cause man done a long time. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a big chunk of man's life, so I feel like that's just gonna be engraved in man now, innit? Like,
and when you come out and like, cause I'm sure you must have experienced it being away for so long, and then you come out and then like people who you used to know or used to be cool with are coming back out the woodwork, or people are trying to reconnect with you and stuff. Like how do you deal with that? You know what I'm saying? Because obviously being away for such a long time, I'm sure you would have had relationships in the past and you would have been moving with certain people in the past. And, you know, it's only natural for like relationships to change or dynamics of relationships to change. So how do you kind of deal with when you come back out, you're free now, like the people who are coming back around who used to be around but who weren't really there?
You see where it is, I kind of like, over the years, my approach has changed to like that situation. So it's like, if you asked man about 5 years ago, I would have said, yeah, like, certain man can't chat to me. Fuck them, man. If I see them, I'm going to do whatever. You get me? Like, that would have been my angle, you get me? But as man's grown up and matured, it's like, man's touched road, and it's like, that part of my life, yeah, cool. Like, it was what it was, but it's like, now I'm out. If there's someone that genuinely wants to help, man, why am I not gonna let them help, man? Because of like what the past, you get me? Like, if man's keep bringing that shit back up, man's not gonna move forward. Do you get what I'm saying? So me as a man, I had to feel like, raw. Certain man that man's around, like, man didn't see them from a whole bird, but I still feel they're genuine people. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they genuinely want to help, man. They genuinely want to see man good. And some people genuinely just fucked up, innit? Like, they just feel like, raw, like, I weren't there for you. They want to try and make up for man. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just one of them things, like, but man see the real from the fake. Like, trust me, like, I see that there ain't no one around, man, that man, I see, you get me? I see all
on your side though, like, obviously being away, like, is it hard on your side? Because you're talking about, obviously some people switch up, it's only natural, but like on your side, is it hard to kind of keep healthy relationships when you're away and you're behind bars and you have to deal with certain things?
Obviously, yeah, that's like genuinely, yeah. Do you get me? But I feel like the people who man needed to have around man at that stage of my life were the right people. Do you get me? Even though like, cause it's like, for instance, cool. Some people weren't there through the bird and they're here now, but some people were there through the bird and they're not here now. Do you get me? Like life switches like that. As soon as I get released, like things are changing. People are leaving my life. People are coming into my life. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's I don't know, but it's just something, I don't know, man. People be people, innit? Like I just gotta do me, man. I can't watch. Since I've cut that, I just feel like I can't watch no face. I just gotta keep trying to win and just keep trying to be clean-hearted and positive, and whatever happens. Like I feel like since I've come out, my look on life has put me in better situations than I would have been if I looked at life differently, innit? So I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing, and anyone that's around, they're gonna, yeah, man.
Take me back to before then. So before you went inside, like you said, you were 17. What's life like at that moment, at that time? Obviously, you're from Lewisham, right?
Yeah.
What side specifically?
I'm like, so obviously I'm originally Forest Hill, innit? That's where man grew up, you get me? Forest Hill, went Forest Hill boys, you get me? But branched out, Catford, Lewisham, you get me? Like, when things, the case I caught and this and that was in Catford, Lewisham sides, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. I think before man went in, it was just a mad thing, like 09, like
the roads were nuts.
The roads was
still.
like,
I was young, but I remember it still.
Like them ages there, I don't know, man. It's like I look at what's going on now, and man was doing all of this at 16. Do you get what I'm saying? So all what the man them was doing, like everyone's doing now on the gram, on YouTube, that this is what the man them was doing before man went in jail, before man just done 10 years, and I'm coming out and I'm seeing it, and it's like, because I got radar, you get me? So I can tell when man can look like they're doing something, but man know man's hearts, you get what I'm saying? So it's weird now coming out, looking at the game, looking at like the rap game, looking at my ends in general. It's weird still, the game.
Did you want to be a rapper back then? Like, what was your plan? 17-year-old Sharpa.
I just wanted to be on. I just wanted my name to ring bells.
Yeah.
The man them I'm around at the time, we ring, like what we're doing is ringing off, and I just wanted to just, yeah, wherever I go was a statement, like, yeah, like man's in the building, innit?
Yeah.
Man's here. That's all I wanted. At that time in my life, that and money, like man didn't see nothing else. Like, yeah, man could rap, man's been rapping. Anyone from Lewisham could tell man like that man's one of the foundation. When it comes to rap thing, like man's been know everyone in the rap game that comes out of Lewisham. Do you get me? And if they're younger than man, they know man in it like 100 million%. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's always been, man's always had the rap, but it, like man was more concerned on doing road at that time.
Yeah.
Like people's hitting man, yo, studio, like people that are big now from man's ends and that, like used to hit man back in the day, like studio, bro. Yeah. Well, man's on road, you get me? But it's one of them things, you get me? Like man still got good relationships with all them people. I never palmed them, but everyone just knew that man was just on that. Do you get what I'm saying at that time? And yeah, repercussions, innit? Like
obviously, from way back then, being away and then coming back, what's the like? Would you say the biggest shock you've seen to coming back out on the roads and seeing how everything's functioning and operating? Like, what was the biggest thing you came out and seen and was like, right, is that how things are? Is that how things are going on right now?
I think like how people deep social media, like social media is a big thing now. Do you get me? Like technology is a big thing. I think that kind of, it was like raw, like people and things shot, like for instance, man's on the gram and where man's fresh out, like I'm seeing things on the gram and I'm not used to it, so I'm like, I'm showing my bedrooms like, raw, like, what you saying? What, these men are getting it in like that? Or what, if this girl's butt, like, And I'm like, nah, fam. Like, my man's broke, fam. Like, that's all. This girl, bruv, she's clapped that makeup. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that. I'm realizing this shit is all just a lie, bruv. Like, it's all a lie. And then that just went on to me looking at the game, like, rap, like, sometimes I feel like, raw, does man really want to get into all of this? Do you get me? Because the politics around it, it's some...
I think the biggest thing in like our generation right now is like the clout chasing thing. Everyone's clout chasing or doing the internet beef thing. What's your take on the whole kind of internet saga? A lot of stuff, even like recently, I don't even want to mention no names, but everyone's heard like madnesses have been happening. Parties are getting shut down. People's chains are getting robbed out there. Like, what's your whole take on like the whole social media?
You see what it is? It's like, firstly, yeah, man don't respect it. I don't respect it. Like, man's from a generation and an era where man don't talk on stuff man's gonna do, innit? Like, if you're gonna do it, then you get me. And because like I was away for so long, yeah, and just the start of my bird, I done up north. So I wasn't even in London, I was up north. So I never
like North England.
Yeah, like fucking Birmingham, Staffordshire, like all them, you get me? I was down in Bristol, like man's been... So I wasn't in London for time, so a lot of the scene I didn't hear about for years. So when I've come back to London Joes now, like I first heard about, for instance, I first heard about C-Biz when him and Nance had the madness. And I'm sure everyone, like, I didn't know about Money, like, I didn't know about none of that when I where I was up. Do you get me? I didn't know about half these rappers. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, I've come out and I'm seeing the game. I'm like, raw, but like, but I'm bucking certain man in Joe, and it's like these niggas that man's seeing on the cameras and that, like, they're not the niggas that. Do you get me? Like, that you lot see, do you get me? Them man in their ballies and that, like, man see them without their ballies, without their Rambos, without bare man, and on the wing, they're not these guys, bruv. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Man can, like, fully, that's real life, like, facts, like, man seen bare man come to the bin and, like, man's brethren will be like, yo, that's my man, you know? But I don't know these, like, it's not even, like, I just don't know these dudes. So I'm saying, I'm like, oh, I swear down. And I've heard, obviously, man's telling me about this thing, but the man's on the wing, like, man ain't really like that. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why this game, it's mad. It's mad. You have to take it with a pinch of salt.
Obviously, like the last, what were we saying, like 3 to 5 years, maybe I'd say, maybe 3 years. Obviously, the rise in drill, innit? And the whole drill thing has blown up. Man, them that are doing drill charting and whatnot. Personally, I don't think like the music you make is drilly. I think it's like real rap, you know what I'm saying? UK rap, gangster rap, whatever you want to call it, but it doesn't really have that drill sound. But what do you think about like the whole drill vibe and what people's doing with that?
I'm not gonna lie, like, I listen to drill, you get me? Man, like drill. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, as a whole, I feel like it's getting silly now though. Like, why I mean that is like, bruv, everyone's got fucking ballies on, bruv. Like, yeah. Everyone, I just don't like. I can't keep up with the artists. Like, certain songs I know, but I can't keep up with all these artists. Like, everyone's got a bally on. Everyone's like, it's just nothing's different for me. When it comes to like music and being an artist, it's about being different, isn't it? Like, yeah, we know we do road, but if you're gonna do music, like, if you want to be one of them people that like stay in a certain lane or genre, then cool, innit? But I just think like it's not.
Do you think that's why they're wearing the ballies though? Because there's like blurred lines between the road and the music.
I feel hard. Sometimes man are actually really out there putting in work and don't want their faces to be seen. Yeah. Sometimes man are just scared and don't want their faces to be seen, but want to go on like bad boy, so they can just put on that mask and yeah, I'm that guy for this time of the video shoot. This is me, but they're not really like this. I've seen stories of rappers and then man heard he was a uni guy and that. Do you get me? Not to get on to anyone that's that's, do you get me? Go uni, do school, that kind of stuff in it. But like, bro, like, you're going uni and you're doing, like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Do you get me? It's just me personally. Like, I got all types of kind of songs, you get me. I don't want to try and keep myself into one kind of genre, but one thing I will say is anything man say is gonna be some real rap, do you get me? It's gonna hit you man in the heart, like whatever kind of genre, whether it's a drill song, a girl song, or whatever, you're gonna feel it. And I feel like man just don't feel these tunes, that half of these tunes nowadays, there's nothing, like it's just sing-alongs now. Man don't feel the music, like man don't feel like how man used to feel music back in the day. Like music, it's just, like man don't get that feeling a lot of the time no more. Like a lot of these, I don't know, man. There's a 1, 2 few artists like man feeling that, but nowadays, but music's just, it's all the same, bro.
No,
it's all the same, my opinion anyway. So everyone's sounding the same still.
As bad as it sounds, yeah, like for your instance and your kind of circumstance, a lot of man, like when they go and do time or have to sit down in pen, have time to reflect and whatnot. And for a lot of guys, as bad as it sounds, it's like it's necessary, it's needed, because man are out here living fast or they're keeping up a madness on the road.
Yeah.
Like for your instance, what would you say? Like would you say that it was necessary for you to go inside?
100. Like I've always said, yeah, going to jail was the best and worst thing of my life. You get me? Like obviously, man didn't want to do that bird, innit? Do you get me? So that's why it was the worst thing, because I had to do the bird, innit? But at the same time, doing the bird brought man into the man is today. Do you get me? Made man wiser, made man smarter, like changed man's whole outlook on life. Do you get what I'm saying? And it wasn't just the sentence; it was the sentence I got that I think changed man how I had to move as well.
Yeah,
man didn't get no normal average thing. Like man's sentence was a whole madness. You get what I'm saying? So man's one of the rare few in jail. Like man's different to most man in jail because man's sentences are mad. Like anyone in jail, what's it? Oh, man's IPP. Oh, like, do you get me? Like, man, are looking at man like, if man on IPP, they meant to do 1 year and they're in jail for like 10 years and that. Do you get me? I was meant to do 4.5 years. I done 10 years. I wasn't meant to do the whole 10. Do you get me? But because of the fucked up sentence man was on or is still on, that's where it was, man. It was, yeah, man. It's mad still. Remember, man look back on everything and it's just like the time. It's like it's like, bro, that was quick. But at the time, it weren't quick.
It weren't.
I look back now, like, bro, man, it's done all that time, but like, I remember every single day. Do you get what I'm saying? I remember every single day, but yeah, man, that definitely, like, as I said, it was the best and worst experience. And me personally, I feel like I needed it. Looking now as a man, as a mature man, I definitely feel like I needed it because, yeah, man was only going 2 ways. Like it was either death or M charge. That's what it was. That was, and at the time I was cool with that.
Yeah,
I was cool with that. I was cool with them 2 options. Like, do you get me? I'll take whichever one I'll take on the chin. Do you get me? I took my bird I was young but Old Bailey. Do you get me? Took it on the chin. Do you get me? Like, do you get me? So I've always been willing to take responsibility for my actions. I'm not one to shy away from. If I've done it and I have to ride man's bird, I'm gonna ride it. You get me? Man ain't gonna be doing other stuff. You get what I'm saying?
I feel you. Obviously, debut video over 9 years. That's going mad right now as well. Still,
that one there was just like, come on.
How long had you been planning that release for?
Like, as soon as I came out, yeah, I just knew what it was. You get me? When I was in, like, everyone's saying to man, I was doing a few things when I was in, and people were like, "Wow, like, the ends wanted to hear man first of all, innit?" And people, like, where man's been in jail so long, bare man's brethren from jail are on road now, and they're catting, they're waiting because everyone in jail knows man can rap. Do you get me? So all the man them's like, "Yo, bruv, what's going on?" So I just felt like, raw, like that was the best song to come out with because at the time, like right now, I'm sitting on man's got hella music.
Really?
Do you get me? Hella music, like over 30, 40 songs, like ready right there now. Do you get me? But it was a thing of raw, like, what's the best move right now? And I thought like that was the biggest statement, innit? Like, if man's gonna come introduce myself into the game, people know man from man's ends, but the game don't know man, innit? So man's new to the game. So like, raw, there's man's statement, innit? This is who man is. And it it got a good response. Like it got a mad response. Like on Link Up, it was just like it was getting. I don't know what it was. People tell me that the visuals was clean. People say that I don't know if I don't know why people liked it so much, or maybe because furthermore people hit me and they say, you know what, it's the real rap. That's what it is. I think like man's tune just touched a lot of people.
No, defo.
Do you get me? That's what I think it was, man. And yeah, man. Even now, like it's getting people are still hitting me up like, yo, that tune's hard. Like, what's the next thing? And you get me? And I'm saying, I've got something. You get me? It's been a bit. You get me? I've had
Cooking.
It's been cooking, but obviously, you know what it is. It's life. Like man's come out and man still have to pattern up man's own life as well. Man want to do music, but man has to pattern up man's life at the same time. Man's been away for 10, so bare stuff that everyone's normally used to and I've got, man ain't got. You get me? Driving license, man's yard, man. Do you get me? Little things like man ain't got these things that man have to pattern up. So this is what man have to do. At the same time, man want to do music, but how's man getting around? You get me? Where's man resting man's head?
I feel you.
You get me? So, but yeah, man, 9 years. I'm not gonna lie, man. That when I first saw that, like the outcome of it, like it was mad emotional. Like I don't like.
Yeah.
Even when the thing I've got coming up now, like when I saw that one,
I think man can feel it though. That's why.
It was just like I saw the video. Like I walked into the room, I remember, and I was with Vex, and like my heart was just doing. I was like, yo, like it was just mad. Like all these years, that's my first ever video I've done by myself. Do you get me? First ever video. So for me, it was like that one's man's baby, and I seen it, and I was like, raw, like. That day, man planned out a whole barbecue, man. Like, you get me? I had a lot of shit to do that day. You get me? A lot of patterning. So I'm just happy it came out as clear and as clean, and the message come across how it did. You get me? I'm happy that it came across how I wanted it to, man.
Who are you listening to right now? What artists are you playing? Other than the man them, you can't mention no man them.
Who am I listening to? What, like UK, US?
All of it.
Right now.
What's on your playlist right now?
Smoke.
Pop.
Yeah, he's cold.
He's a real dude.
He's cold. I don't know what it is. The energy, like he's cold still. Who's man listening to? I've been listening to some old school Kendrick still. Old school Kendrick and J. Cole. I've been in that kind of mood still. Just trying to get my head in certain places, a vibe and that. Who's man been listening to? I check out a lot of man in the scene still. Heady One's new thing is mad. Heady One's new thing is mad. Man's been banging that one out there. That one there's a madness. Fucking who else? I can't even think right now. You know when you put one on the spot, like, but if I was in my car, I would say I'll bang bare tunes, but I definitely know I've been banging that Heady One's thing. That one there's mad.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie though. I'm a man. More time it is me or the man them though, like
yeah.
A regular, if it's a regular listening to that man, listening to this me or one of man's brethren, you get me? S Finesse, Louis Town Blue, Neeks, that just one of the man them man's listening to, you get me? So yeah, that's what man's feeling right now, bro.
Talk to man about Touch Money Music then, because this is the movement that man's seen. How it come about?
So Vex and Riz kind of started it. Do you get me? They started it from when I was in jail, like, or maybe when I was in jail. Them man been pushing it for time. Do you get me? And certain man's been in and out of it, like. But since man's been out, like, it's a label now. You get me?
Okay.
Or not just because man's out, but previously that's how it is now.
Yeah.
It's a label. Do you get me? And it's a brand, like, it's TMM in it. So it's, we got Touch Money Music, but there's a whole load of other things that we're patterning other than Touch Money Music. Do you get me? Like Vex has got the whole movie side, Media Matrix, like he's doing his acting thing. We've got Touch Money Models. It's all TMM. Do you get me? If you clock it, it's all TMM. Do you get me? So it's a whole movement man's trying to pattern right now. And obviously on the music side of things, like we got the hardest artists, man.
I was going to ask that. What artists are part of the set right now?
So right now, it's obviously me, S Finesse, Louis Town Blue.
Shout out S as well.
Yeah.
Because he's going crazy.
Come on, he's got something mad coming real soon. Real. Remember I told you, S Finesse's next video is a shutdown. Remember I told you, innit? But Yeah, S Finesse. Who I said? Louis Town Blue, Neeks Navali, JJ, Trap Mulan. Yeah, man. Jane Doe, and then Vex is coming. Vex is he's an artist. Obviously, everyone knows Vex through the music, but he's been acting and that. But he's got something coming real soon as well. Do you get me? So, yeah, man. There's a squad still.
And what's the like long term? What's the future plan? Obviously, this is a movement kind of thing. Where you guys trying to take it?
Man's trying to be global. Like, man's trying to, like, me personally, like, I just wanna from a personal thing, where, like, touch money aside, I just want to get man's message out. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like, that's me personally. I want to get my message out. Obviously, man, I want to make money from doing it as well. But my main thing is just to get my message out and try and help people. Like, that's man's thing still. Like, man, wanna be a voice for the people that ain't got that voice. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So whether that's people on the streets, whether that's man them in jail that are in there innocently, whether that's whoever that can't speak, man want to speak for them, innit? Because I feel like man's got too much music and man just chatting shit and no sense, bruv. Do you get me? Like, man just talking, there's stuff that's really going on, and man, like, yeah, okay, like, but man want to hear something with substance, innit? That's me when I listen to music. So, yeah, and obviously as Touch Money, like, we're just trying to be the biggest thing, man. Like, there's no limits what man's trying to do. Your man want to do everything, innit? And man's gonna do everything. That is our angle on things, innit? So, yeah, man, we're trying to be everywhere, man. Anyone that follows us knows and sees that man's active every day, every week, every weekend. We're active. We're out here. We're working, video shoots, events, performances. Like, the work rate's raw. Do you get me? The work rate's raw, man. And this is man's dream. Like, man sat in Joe, and it's like, for me, this is man's way to say my story as well. Man went through bare shit that man ain't spoken about to whoever, like, a lot of people. This is man's way to get man's pain out and vent, and do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
What can we expect from you as well, man? Like, music wise, what's the next move?
So
obviously you told me. Is that a spoiler?
Nah, it's calm. That, yeah, so cool. Man's got a new thing coming out. Do you get me? I can tell you. Yeah, that's coming out, and that visual's there. That's a movie right now. I got a freestyle. Man shot. I'm just trying to do bare stuff. I feel like the wait from 9 years, I feel like it's been a bit too long, innit?
Yeah.
So the next thing that comes out after that, there ain't gonna be none of that no more. It's just straight that, you get me? So I got a lot of, as I said, there's a lot of music there ready. So it's just a couple more video shoots, but man's gonna be consistently hitting them from I Can Tell You drops. There ain't no more chill. You get me? Things are patterned how man need them to be patterned now. So yeah, man, and man just trying to network. Like, man just trying to network. Do you get me? I'm on. Man's on networking with people. Do you get me? I'm on. That's how man met you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm an energies man, if I get my energy, man's energy's correct. Like, I'm on networking and just pushing and help, and each one teach one, and everyone help each other, kind of thing. Do you get me? Yeah, man.
We look forward to hearing all of that, bro.
100, it's a banger.
We're gonna get you back once everything starts dropping or whatnot. But tell everyone where they can find you. Touch Money as well.
So yeah, on the socials, Sharpa Blue. That's Sharpa with an A, Blue. Then Touch Money on the Insta, on all the socials. Go and check out Sharpa over 9 years. Do you get me? Link Up TV. Go check out Louis Town Blues them on Link Up TV. Like, yeah, man. Just follow Touch Money and you'll get everything from that, innit? Do you get me? You'll get anyone you feel from there. Vex, S Finesse, Louis Town, me. Go Touch Money, and then all the man them things are there. Do you get me? And yeah, man. Anyone want work? Man's there. You get me?
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate being there, man. Done, no, man.